Mm-hmm.
What was the terms of your divorce?
So we had a prenup. And when we sat down to create our prenup, it was with the intention of, I don't ever want you thinking I want what you have or want you for what you have. So like I said, at the time when Chris and I first were sitting down when we were first together, I was working for him. So the way we did it was as if I was still his business manager, whatever that salary would have been. Yeah. That would basically be, because once we got married, it basically was like, I no longer have a job. I have no need to have income. Yeah. It's not like I'm getting money and I'm sitting it into an account for me. It was just basically like, in the event that we get divorced, here is what would have been your salary over the past however many years if you were still working. So it was more so to cover the fact that I wasn't going to have a job. Yeah. So my mindset with a prenup back then, it wasn't so I can be set if we get divorced. It was so that, well, I'm not working and I'm used to working. And if I had worked, what would my salary have been? Yeah. And then we just made that accrue every year for the marriage or whatever. And it was supposed to be something that went up every year, but in good faith, because I'm looking at him and I'm like, listen, this is not while I'm here. So just keep it the same number across the board, which was probably stupid because I wasn't considering the fact that when you write a prenup, it has nothing to do with children. Mm-hmm. So the amount of money that I would receive is not thinking about the fact that, oh, I might have several kids who need bedrooms, who need a yard, who need whatever if I'm looking for a house. I'm thinking of it from the aspect of me by myself. Oh, I can go get me a little condo and I'm gonna be fine. So so when we finalized everything, the prenup is already set. There's no alimony. I don't get any money from him, at all. I could have, like most women do, they typically will go after like full custody of the kids. And then there's this whole battle for child support. Yep. I said, I'm not going down that road because at the end of the day, that's not why I was ever here.
So you don't get child support either?
I don't get any child support.
You don't get child support or alimony. You just get the subsidized income that you would have had you still been working with them.
I got, basically it was a one lump sum payment. And I used all of that money to purchase my home because I wanted to make sure that my children had their own bedrooms. I wanted to make sure that they would come from their home, which I created in Potomac. But I wanted them to come to this new home and still feel like it's home. It still feels safe. It still feels like mommy. It's cozy. And I wanted to find the perfect place for that. And I was able to, thank God. And then I was working in radio. And then I have my essential oils company, Millie Essentials. So I'm using the money that I make from now.
Well, there you have it. The video heard around the world, child. Monique and her situation. How y'all doing? Welcome everybody to Real Housewives of Potomac review. My name is Chase. I'm here with Tori B and Jay as we go ahead and discuss the last two episodes of Potomac. We may or may not get back into that Monique video just a little bit more if we decide to. But welcome everybody. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe as well as turn your notification bells. Make sure that you guys are following us down below at all of our social media. Our TikTok is jumping right now. We have that particular video has gotten over 160,000 views, I think.
100 and something K.
Yes, over. I think last I checked, it was like 160K.
Yeah.
Good. She deserves the shame. Happy for you.
That's Jay. And 300 new followers. And then, of course, our TikTok is going crazy right now. That video on TikTok is almost at 1 million views. So that's insane. And Instagram is going good as well. So make sure you guys follow us on social media. Let's get into these two episodes with Jay and Tori B. Jay, how have you been since you were the reason why Monique is getting dragged? We're the little engine that could, but if we're the little engine, you may be the caboose because you're the one who signaled to us that Miss Thing was getting dragged. Miss Thing dragged herself. I don't know what you want to call it. How are you doing since you were the whistleblower?
Well, I'm employed, so that's something that Monique doesn't have to her credit.
I'm not employed. Well, yes, I am because I have no checks to see.
You're
Go ahead.
employed. Monique is peddling dirty water for change, but other than that, I'm great.
Okay, let's break it down.
Not dirty water.
Let's break it
Oh,
down.
Chase thought it was incense.
Well, whatever it is, I can guarantee you it's not selling. It's probably gasoline.
Essential oils that you rub on your head, because she showed us how she does it on the show with the kids.
Oh, you know what? Listen. She admitted that she was wrong, self-admittedly. So maybe she could have done things differently. I'm going to give her the grace that so many people ask for. I'm going to give her grace. I still side-eye Chris in this situation because why is she not getting certain things? And if she could do it differently, she said that she would. Hopefully, this is a wake-up call to her to advocate more for herself. But I think that it's more an indictment on public perception of people being gold diggers. Like she said that she didn't do it because she did not want to be perceived as a gold digger. When I'm not digging for your gold, but if I am married to you, then these are things that I need, and I think that she probably should have advocated for herself more. But she does have the tools moving forward to get anything that she wants, because at any moment she could walk back on the Real Housewives of Potomac if she chose to, and they would accept her with open arms. So I don't worry for her. I don't fret for her future. I wish her the best. In life, we live and we learn and we fuck up and we make mistakes and we fuck money up and we get money. And sometimes when we get that money, we fuck it up again. So it is what it is. And y'all dragged her and y'all had y'all date, and that's cool. But I am more so interested to see how she gets up and how she moves forward with the rest of her life now that she's gotten that off of her well-oiled chest. Amen?
Amen.
I don't know
She
about
moves forward by completing a resume and getting a 9-to-5. That's how she moves forward. But till then, she's still a bum who makes stupid ass decisions. But
Well,
I'm so glad that you wish her well.
Excuse me. At least she not no woman taking care of no man.
Okay.
Like Robin.
Robin has money.
She
I'd rather take care of a man that has money.
She got money, or is that money on money she fucked up from Juan?
Do you think Monique can afford a happy hour meal for her and her
I
kids?
think that Monique takes care of a man. I don't. That's what I think. I think that's
that
energy.
Take that energy, meet Monique down at the nearest
and
feed her.
You tell me that.
I'm sorry, but don't blame this on the perception of society. Let's be very clear.
She said herself that she did not want to be perceived as a gold digger.
She's an idiot.
If that is stupid, nobody gives a damn about anybody's opinions. Even as a kid, I never gave a damn about nobody's opinion about
that's clear because you're a millimeter.
Because you're emotionally balanced, Tori. That's something that Monique lacks.
That too.
The only thing she can do is kill a bird and lose a check. That's what happens when she married her.
T'Challa.
She ain't T'Challa. So you started right there.
Allegedly.
That's something she got in common with Broke Ben.
Say allegedly, please.
Broke Ben. Because she's still living off of her housewives check.
And she's turned it into what, a business?
Not a viable way.
Where is your embellished hat?
In my closet, actually. It is a viable business. You know what? It's fine. I love that you were going so hard for this homeless.
I ain't going so hard, but if I fucked up,
you know, I hope when you finally meet her at the shelter that she'll be at soon, that it is a great reunion between you both.
Well, she gonna be in the shelter. Robin gonna be in the shelter too. She gonna get no check cash.
Robin's gonna drive by and throw some soup cans at her.
I know Robin lying throwing a soup can when she need one.
She doesn't need one. She has payroll.
Oh, she need one, all right.
Okay.
She need one, all right. Take care of them two growing boys and that grown ass man who probably still got another woman on as we speak.
And she can afford to feed them. Monique has no job.
And she?
Monique left her job.
Let's check that, Jay.
It's coming from her business. I'm not sure how many
What
times you have
business?
told me.
The spa.
Her
did-
spa
Yeah,
that
she
she
had-
invested
Open?
that she invested over $1 million
Is
in.
that spot open?
It is very much open.
Oh. Well, I want you to go out there. I'm gonna send you out there.
I've been out there.
Excuse me. Hold on. You guys, I need you guys to make sure that you are sending us gifts now that we have available to send us, as well as send us super chats and super stickers. These super chats and super stickers will go towards Jay giving a spa day at that latest spa at Jay. I want an honest fucking review.
Oh, I've already been.
Give us an honest review.
It's a franchise. I've been to a franchise before her location. I
So
went
you
in one.
sure Robin's strong ass hands wasn't the one giving you that massage?
You said what?
Robin's strong hands and shoulders wasn't the one giving you the massage?
No, they weren't. I mean, I've already been to the franchise before hers. I mean, it's pretty much like it is, and it's also a franchise that you had to have over $1 million in capital to start. So again, does Monique have that?
Oh, is that what Robin told you?
Oh no, you can look it up. What it costs to be a
I know
glass.
Robin probably did make $1 million plus on the Real Housewives of Potomac, but do I think she spent it making sure her man stuff was clean from the streets?
That's fine. She can pay for that, and she can open her business. It's called duality when you have the coins.
It's called duality when you got the coins and you got an instant business.
No, it's a sensual oil.
A thriving rap career.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're so right.
Then that lady sold them damn
Monique is about to be the next head of the Department of Treasury.
We got an episode to do.
All right, so get to it, because you being
who you
I hate this season.
You being delusional. Come on, baby. It's all right. He's being delusional and loving marriage husband. Talking about he Jeremy. You did not get me together, baby. God.
Oh, man, you got ate up.
You ain't eat nobody up, baby. Get to the episode. We got to get to the episode.
Oh, now we got to get to the episode.
We got to get to the episode. I was trying to get you there. Right. Let's go.
All right.
I enjoyed y'all Love and Marriage commentary. I have so many thoughts on that show, but I enjoyed today's episode.
Well, you can also fill in one night over there too if you want to.
Oh no, the visceral hatred I have for the men on that show, I won't even be able to pretend to watch my mouth because all the men are trash.
We don't watch our mouth on there. We don't watch our mouth. But I will say this, as we are, let me see where we're at. I haven't checked in a little minute. Let me see. As we're over 800 subscribers at this point, once we get to 1,000, we may have to watch our mouth a little bit.
That's gonna be my last day.
You gonna watch your mouth a little bit. That's what you're gonna do. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Because Mia revealed that her marriage, that the marriages that she was referring to were her first two from her first husband that we have not met, and Gordon. I know everybody was at the time up in arms because they thought that she was referring to Ink being the children, the father of her children. She was not. She was referring to her first two marriages. And then she says, Kay chimes in and says that Mia is being irresponsible regarding Ink and Gordon. Mia tells Jacqueline to stay away from her because she never has her back. Stacey's going into mediation, and she meets with the OGs who warn her she does not know who her husband is in relation to their finances and all of these things, and they also go ahead and encourage her to dial back on her relationship with TJ in his presence because that can trigger him and make him become a person that she does not want to see while negotiating or whatever it is that she is aware that they have. Ashley then wants to go ahead and take shots because it's her birthday. Now, do you think anybody took a shot for Ashley's birthday, y'all? Just asking.
No, nobody cares about Ashley.
Okay. Did you have any thoughts on that opening montage and the Stacey mediation, Tori B?
Stacey.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, sister.
Stacey. They had every right to tell her that she needed to get her own representation and not just, Stacey could be so, she can act like an airhead, and it just really irritated me in that moment. Women, please, it is 2024. And if your man pays all your bills and you don't know where the money is at, yes, if you're going through a divorce, you need a lawyer. Please don't be like Stacey, who it was like adamant about, oh no, this is going to be amicable, and please don't. I don't know what else there is to say about Stacey, but she lost her damn mind. I will say Karen and Giselle gave her some sound advice.
I agree to that as well. I think the advice was sound advice. Most especially, do not flaunt your man around your old man until you get a new check. I just thought that was amazing advice. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, the phone's just off the chain right now. What is going on social media? You guys make sure that you follow us because social media is just popping off and it's insane right now. Now, Wendy introduces her children to Eddie's siblings, and it did. I'm just gonna be honest. It got me emotional. I just thought it was such a happy moment for them, and I really did enjoy that particular scene. Jay, what did you think about Wendy's siblings meeting her children or getting reacquainted in the whole scene?
I think that's great for the family.
Get his ass down, please. Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
You mean Eddie's siblings meeting their nephew?
Whose siblings did I say? I apologize. Eddie's siblings meeting, well, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit. All of Africans got together and they met.
But see, let me say it, and then it's a problem.
I feel like it's gonna be a problem that I said it to Jay.
He caught himself.
You know they sensitive in these comments, child. I still remember I got roasted for talking about old girl's badass wig on Summer House.
That's different. You know, black women say, "Come on, that's different."
A bald heifer.
Come on, let's move forward. Come on, let's just move on and forward. Okay. All right. Katie meets with Greg, and he wasn't happy with the situation that happened between Deborah. Basically, it sounds like to me that he does not want her to be a part of this show and film with this group. Did I get that, or did anyone else get that? Greg is just not happy. And why everybody on social media calling Greg ugly?
I mean, I could understand where he's coming from. To bust her upside the head with a glass, and I wouldn't want her filming with them either. I mean, I can't be mad at him for that. If a man really cares and would like to protect you, he's gonna react that way.
True that. Facts. The ladies get together with Stacey, and Stacey reveals that there were things financially she didn't know about. I guess money seems like it was hidden, or there were things in her name, and she feels like she's the first black person to have a light bill in her name without her knowledge. Newsflash, Stacey, you are not.
Speak for yourself.
I didn't speak for me. I said black person. I didn't say Chase. I said black person.
It was a joke.
You ain't speak. Don't speak for me by saying don't speak for you, because shit don't speak for me neither. It happens, and you know what? I have an interesting theory on that, or take on that. While yes, it is kind of fucked up that children have light bills in their name and stuff like that, and yes, it is irresponsible. My heart just goes out to a parent doing whatever they can do to get whatever they need to get. And yes, you probably should be more responsible, and of course, but it sounds like to me that that's somebody who did that because it's something they need to do. I don't know. I know I have a soft spot when it comes to mothers doing what they got to do to survive in a child line good time. I'm sure people will not agree with that, right, Jay?
Listen, I get it. I'm sure Monique's got a couple bills in her kids' name.
No, you sure Monique's got what? Go ahead. No, you finish. I didn't mean to cut you off. Finish.
No. I said I sympathize. Mothers do what they got to do. Go on hard time. So Monique's probably got a couple of bills in her kids' names.
Okay, and I'm sure you heard that from Robin, because when she got on season 1, everything was in them children.
And I'm sure, but where is she now? I can only live in the present.
But that was then, and this is now.
Focus on the present, in the words of London. Okay.
Don't you? I'm sure Monique won't have to sell that wedding gown if she do. she'll bounce back just like Robin did, because allegedly you keep her in business. So I had a massage from a bitch.
Till then, we're filming live.
He really taking this L very
You
hard.
need to give it up, Tori B. Ashley revealed that Michael wants her to sign a non-disparagement agreement in order to silence her in perpetuity after their divorce. And Karen says, "Ching, sounds like that's something called alimony." Now, we all know a non-disparagement clause, as we've been introduced to the idea on the Real Housewives of Orange County, is what Johnny J wanted Shannon Bedore to sign. Excuse me, Shannon Bedore wanted Johnny J to sign, and he refused to do so. In this case, Ashley says that she refused to do so. And if this is her way into alimony, work that fucking pocket. What you think about that, Jay?
I guess I'm so neutral on Ashley. Like, I don't hate her. I don't like her.
As far as the non-disparagement agreement, do you think
smart, I guess. I don't remember this scene, so I'm going to be very honest with you.
I know Tori B do.
At least she was smart enough to realize that would be stupid to sign. And she has the means to now be a little bit smarter and use that as leverage to get a little bit more out of him. That's where I sit with that. But she's still not very smart. Because you shouldn't have married him in the first place. Oh, perverted ass.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow, what? He grabbing ass.
Allegedly.
Nothing wrong with grabbing a little ass here and there.
Allegedly. And there's just something about Tori B and her obsession with taking this channel down that I do not think. All right. Karen is with Raven, and Raven says that she's doing well in her career. Raven says for Jay and Demisio to keep their mama name out their mouth, and I mean she did, and to go for mess instead of going for Karen's safety is shameful. Jacqueline and Mia go shopping, and Jacqueline is, according to Mia, a country girl.
I said that she was a country ass girl. I told y'all this 3 episodes ago. When I watched it, I was vindicated. Said that is a country bumpkin.
Ain't nobody put up no fight over here with that.
I'm just saying, I can spot it. That is just such a tacky little thing.
Oh well, Mia did also add that she's no fashionista. And that it does not come natural to her best friend, that she says and airs out publicly on national television. Now, she says if that's the case, her and Giselle should be close.
I'm laughing. Wait, there's a comment.
Okay, go ahead.
Amanda K said, Mia set up Jacqueline. Those outfits were ugly. That's a fact.
Who playing all? Jacqueline says her.
I agree, Amanda.
Jacqueline says her and PP are working it out. And Mia says that Gordon is ever changing because he has a new persona every day. Mia says that Giselle pissed her off being so obsessed with her social media and not even liking the photo. Now, that does piss me off. Mia then feels if you're a friend, then give her a call on the phone or stop by her home. And Jacqueline says that Giselle is mad because she doesn't have not a one man, but Mia has at least 3 or 4. So I'm like, damn, Mia got more men? Because I don't know that too. What's the tea, Jacqueline, that you're spilling? So maybe Jacqueline, this is a shitty friend to Mia is Jacqueline. However, she said 3 or 4 and not 2. So that's something that resonated with me. Now, when you go back into this particular scene, Mia says that Gordon is ever changing personas, and I just feel like I would change personas every day, having to deal with Mia as well, because she is infuriating and nauseating. Tori B, your thoughts, please.
This lady and her friend are exhausting. Jacqueline is on here telling the truth. She got multiple men. Okay. If y'all don't remember when Kay and them was sitting at the table and Kay was talking about her experience with a football player, she was like, "Me too, girl. What's his name?" So you've been going through this with Ink, Jacqueline, and Gordon for you was married to Gordon for 15 years. When did the football player come into play? And then we forgot that she got an older son named Joshua and she was married before. So how many it's not to slut shame her, but it's just like the girl can't keep her lies straight, and it's just like it's insane now. But this scene just pisses me off. Them two talking to each other, them tacky ass outfits she tried on, and it's definitely Mia needs a TLC show. She doesn't need to be on Bravo. She's declassing the show in ways we didn't even know was possible. It's unfathomable at this point, but I'm not interested in her storyline or what she got to say no more.
Who is Kay? That's all I got from this. Moving on. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Kay. Is she a new housewife?
She doesn't on the scene. So what you talking about?
Who? Who's Kay?
You don't have no comments about Jacqueline or Mia?
No. I hate them both. I hate this season. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This episode was so hard to get through.
All right, Giselle is wondering why Mia has smoked for her after hugging her and saying that she'll hug her now because they're going to get into it earlier. And Ashley comes rappelling down the building. Mia tells Giselle that she was bothered by Giselle going to the group to discuss her situation and acting like a perfect mother when she knows for a fact that Giselle confided in her that she saw on Ring Cam when her and her daughters were in VR, men speaking out of her daughter's room.
A low down dirty bitch.
Mia says that Giselle does not live her authentic life and that she's going to check her on her bullshit every time. And Giselle says that she's taking it in now because she will be dealing with Mia later. On this past episode of Watch What Happens Live, Giselle did state that Mia was indeed unalived to her. So we do know that it's going to get ugly. Mia knows she is low down, dirty, nasty, deceitful.
Gotta smack.
Gross. I don't even want to go through all that reading and dragging. That's gross. Mia got men sneaking in and out her 2-bedroom apartment, so I just don't understand what the need was for her to bring that up. Well, you know what? I think that Mia thought that she brought it up because you guys remember the very first episode, they questioned her mothering skills and sent her to the bathroom.
Yep.
So I think that that's why she thought that was on balance to bring up. But they didn't bring up. What did they say? What did they say about Mia's children?
They said that she didn't protect them from the things that's going on between sorry.
Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all not gonna live.
I guess it is within bounds.
Y'all gonna live for me. But you bring up my child. Let's talk about your daughter being a hoe with too much makeup. Is that what you said? I don't know, Tori B. What she said, Tori B. You go ahead.
I don't remember her saying that, but she said you
What was
that Jesus?
What was that?
Sounds like God.
Oh my God. No, she said basically Karen and Giselle just said that she wasn't protecting her children. They were actually critiquing Mia's mothering, but they wasn't actually talking about her children. I mean, maybe I don't know. That's where the lines cross. they were specifically talking about her not, just bringing up the paternity of her kid and putting it out there. And I agree with them on that. But I mean, these are teenage girls. We all snuck niggas in the house. I know I did. And they're teenagers.
Floozy.
I wasn't no floozy. I was with that man till I was 30. So floozy I was not. I just feel like this was a terrible, terrible thing for Mia to bring up. A. B. She doesn't know that Giselle will go to the ends of the earth to scorch her ass after she done said this shit on TV. It's stupid and it just was unwarranted. I feel like even if they spoke about her mothering and how she chose not to protect her children, it was the truth. And I don't think it's equal. I feel like they spoke about you and the choices you made in reference to your mothering versus Mia directly saying, but your kids had men in your house, snuck men in your house. It's not the same. I don't equate them as the same. So for me, it still was a stupid move on Mia's part to even bring that up. I thought that was distasteful and disgusting. And girl, I'm gonna need you to find something else to say. I'm just not here for it. And the viewers agree because they came to Angel, Adore, and Grace's came to their aid and said this was not cool for her to do, and we will defend those girls because they had nothing to do with this. You mad at Giselle, come at Giselle, but not those kids.
Mia don't do shit with them kids with baked cookies. Read a damn book. She's not mother of the damn year. I'm so tired of this woman. And I'm tired of seeing her baking fucking cookies with them damn kids. Like you're the goddamn North Pole.
Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Do I feel like it was out of bounds? Yes, but I think that that's how Mia computed her justification for doing what she did, because the first episode, it did come for her and it mentioned her children. So I feel like that's why she thought it was right. But if she thought that they were wrong, then what makes her think she was right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but her comprehension skills are questionable. So
that's true.
Opioid abuse will do it to you.
Giselle says on this next episode that just happened on Sunday. Have you been to the chiropractor? What's it called? To the
I have not.
The joint chiropractic?
Yes,
I can't say that I haven't. I'll just stretch on Google.
Giselle says 2 days after her father's brain surgery, someone had him sign a new will. He couldn't have possibly been able to hold the pen 2 days after brain surgery. And now Giselle and her siblings get nothing. So they are actively working to get that will thrown out. Did anyone have any comments about that?
I mean, it's nasty work. It sounds like she's talking about the stepmother, or the second wife, rather.
That does sound like something they tend to do, don't they?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a nice conversation. Wishing them the best.
Yeah, I wish her the best too. I just don't understand why people just won't be fair in that situation. Get what you're entitled to and move on.
Well,
greed, of course, but
listen, I'm all for a little greed if it benefits me in the end. But this isn't my situation, so boo-hoo, sad. You ain't gonna live forever. Might as well take what you can get if you can.
So you're one of those people that believe in win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat, eh?
I mean, I didn't say that. I did not say that.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught, eh?
I mean, it worked for the president.
Ooh, clock it. You can't clock Monique, but you definitely clock the president.
I've clocked Miss Homeless and Toothless.
What did he say? What?
Homeless and toothless.
Homeless, not toothless, okay?
No, he meant what he said.
Anybody could get a house in Great Falls and Hanover.
It's okay. I know this hurts you so bad that your girl
Hurt me a little bit.
was a bum.
Why you keep, if you know I heard me, why you keep doing this?
But you know what? I will say this: Monique is a very pretty woman, and pretty women are some of the stupidest people. So,
So what you're saying is Robin is a brainiac.
listen, Robin is not always that bright either. All these women are stupid in their own way. And Monique just happens to be the stupidest.
But I think it's I think that it is interesting when we got to talking about it first episode, how much things are paralleling at this moment. So if Robin can pull herself up by her bootstraps, I'm sure Monique can as well.
I doubt that, but you know, anything can happen.
It happened for Robin's case.
Tia play too much. I've seen the homeless. I've seen the toothless.
Well, I work with the homeless and the toothless. So.
That is still one of my favorite scenes.
It is the best. When she said, "I work with the homeless and the baby, baby, I spit my drink out." It was so funny. Okay, you guys. Stacey is at her crash pad making pizza, Totino's pizza with TJ. Now,
that was embarrassing.
Yes. TJ feels that Wendy's party was stressful, not for Wendy as the hostess, not for Wendy's family meeting each other for the first time, not for the party planner who had to put it all together, not even for Wendy's mama watching her get lost on the boat. It was stressful for TJ. And even Stacey finally is taken aback as to how that could be stressful for him when it had absolutely nothing to do with him. He says it was stressful because Stacey left him at the party to fend on his own devices and have fun and talk to everybody without him and left him you left your boyfriend for dead, in the words of Mama D.
He should be happy he was invited to anything, little trifling little troll.
You know it was stressful watching that bare ass pizza on that counter and them just eating that like they didn't have no damn sense. That's what was stressful.
Y'all know y'all used to eat them little bare lunchable pizzas. That's what they had.
When I was a teenager or a kid, they are grown ass people. If you don't get you some Uber Eats or something,
oh my God. Okay.
That was embarrassing. Them is 40-year-old. That's a 40-year-old man and a 40-year-old woman. Ain't no way. There's no nutritional value in that bullshit they made.
Oh, girl. All right, Mary Cosby, calm down with the nutrition facts. Stacey thought that TJ would be fine hanging with the boys. And TJ suggests her hiring a forensic accountant so that she can go through her divorce. And basically, Stacey wants him to mind his own business when it comes to that, because he has not been divorced, been married, B, been divorced, C, had sex with a woman.
Oh, the shade is being thrown tonight.
Allegedly, according to Stacey, allegedly. That's what she said, not me. TJ says he didn't think that sex with other people is the answer for Stacey, because she lets him know that the ladies feel like instead of getting so hot and heavy with a relationship with him, since she's been married for 16 years, she should go ahead and have a little fun before jumping into another serious relationship. Now, she asked TJ how he feels if she were to see other people, and TJ says that he cares for her, but he will go ahead and most likely see other people as well. Stacey wants TJ to fight for her love, and he says he'd want her to do what's best for her. And then she asks if he wants her to choose him, and he says that he would like for her to choose him, but she does not have to. To her disappointment. TJ also added in the conversation that sex is not casual for him and only when committed, and currently, as we know, they're just best friends. Tori B, did you have any thoughts on that particular sit down?
I will say that he is an emotionally mature man. And as somebody who is dating, I would want a man to respond in the way that he did. But at the same time, Stacey girl, you need to go date and not just lay up with one man, especially I'm not gonna
No,
say
wait, I'm so sorry. Wait. Jay, I'm gonna let you go ahead and respond to this because Sean out of pocket. Now remember, you said that girl. You,
I see it.
wait, oh wait, Jay, please go ahead.
You said what?
Look at what Sean wrote to you.
She said, "Oh, I am smart. Thank you."
You
I'm
said
so glad.
pretty girls ended up being dumb or something like that.
Hmm.
Oh,
All right.
He gonna stand on it. I don't even know how you even.
I want you to say that out her mouth. Sean, all right, I'm gonna take your wrench. Go ahead, baby.
This scene was just utterly like, how old are they? I'm still stuck on this the nasty looking pizza. But he is an emotionally mature man. I'm sorry. You do need to date other people, Stacy. You should not jump into another relationship. And then, you should also test drive it. You've been in a marriage for what, 18 years? You need a whole phase. Especially you need to know what's out here now and again. And I mean, just do it, protect yourself. Don't be going out here, raw dogging. But
Okay,
lady, please.
Sit down between two women. I don't know. It was nice.
Oh, okay.
I see two girls talk to each other.
Yeah, no, that's all right. We're gonna get you off of that too. Sit down. People are saying that this relationship is fake. I don't think it's fake. I just think that this is not what Stacey wants. So why continue to invest in it? Because I don't even want to say that he does not want her, but
I'll say it. Shit.
But for me, I just feel that this is not someone that she wants to be with, and so I need Stacey to grow the fuck up. Stop with this. Somebody said pizza and juice. Put your juice box down and warm it up, and stop staying in situations that don't suit you. That's all I got. Now, I don't know about what Jay talking about because that's Jay.
And me, her soon-to-be ex-husband got money. Why is you downgrading for some has-been?
Like I said though, or in another episode, how bad was it being with him that she is selling for any black man at this point?
That's the problem. She need to stop settling and get out there and meet something else because he's not it either. He's a has-been actor who's looking for his next job. Mm-hmm. And he said, get a forensic audit because he need her to have some money.
That's what it sounded like to me. You could be broke. I'm out. Wendy tells her mom that she left John Hopkins, and once she tells her her plans on what she's going to do next for her life, her mother isn't really sold. So as Wendy was telling her, hey, I plan on selling candles. I plan on my talk show. Her mother was not concerned. It was concerned. It was not sold. But she did say that she could get a part-time position elsewhere, and her mother was an advocate for her doing that. And then we did go ahead and say that while she was at John Hopkins, she did not feel valued or appreciated. And her mom said that she did not want her children to be chained, most especially when her children have the tools to do anything and be anything they want to be. So her mother did finally come around once she found out that she would get a check from an institution. Like that. I think that this is the time that, like, when you're in a position like this, she's on television. Ride that wave out as long as you can, and then once that wave ends, Wendy can always go to somebody's college or university and teach if she needed to. You know what I mean? That's what, in my opinion, that is what a degree is for a lot of people to fall. People always say, oh, well, just go to school and get you something to fall back on.
Right.
Wendy's got 6 degrees to fall back on and a doctorate. So like she'll be okay. And I want her mom to take the allowance portion out of why she's fueling her. And I was glad that she finally did because her children are more than equipped to be whatever they want to be. Anybody have a thought?
You know, only thought I have is what the fuck was Wendy wearing in that?
Yeah, that was an ugly ass outfit.
That's my only goddamn thought.
It made her look fat.
Looking rollick as shit.
Way. She looked like she was in a fat suit. That's what it looked like. You know the sumo things? That's what she looked like.
Looking like the Michelin Man.
Ashley and Giselle go on double dates. I mean, not double dates, but speed dating. And they both meet men. They're still, well, I don't know if Ashley's still talking to her today, but she did go on a date with it in the episode, with him in the episode. And Giselle is now still talking to the person she said she met at speed dating. Karen reveals she was angry with Ray for not supporting her the way that she supported him during his tax situation, to the point where they she considered leaving the marriage. But Ray has really stepped up. Most importantly, dropping her to and from. So good for them. And Kay meets with Mia as Mia is talking through an episode. It sounds like Gordon may be having with Mania, and Kay lets Mia know that she probably is triggering G and most likely emasculates him. GB and Gordon says that he wants to be with Mia again, and even though they'll be together, not intimately, and she wants her to see what he feels about that. Mia also reveals that she does not believe that he is Jeremiah's father. Tori B, did you have any comments?
So while we walking through this, you could have kept this private. If Ink just wants a test just to make sure that Jeremiah is not his son, even though Jeremiah looks just like his little sister Juju, and Juju's paternity is not in question, you could have kept this shit off the show. Okay, so for me, and here's the other thing. You said you went through IUI, and because you went through IUI, which is they inseminated you with your husband's sperm, then it can't be the father. Or is that not true anymore, Mia? Or is it that you just can't keep up with your freaking lies, lady?
Mm-mm.
And if that's the case, I can understand why Gordon goes into a tizzy because you a lying ass bitch.
Oh God, okay.
Well,
Ashley goes on a date.
Wait, Jay, you got
Ashley goes on a date with the man she met speed dating, and
you mean the man who looks like a grown version of her child? I'm just clarifying.
He does.
Yeah.
I concur.
So with a man who reminds her of Michael, and I was wondering, Jay, do you feel it's inappropriate for her to be kissing some man that she just met on camera while still getting a divorce?
No, why not? She needs dick too.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with these people. Mia explains to Jeremiah.
Hold on 1 second. I want to add to that because you forgot that Michael was out here slinging that D on everything and everybody. So,
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But
Ashley she might as well TikTok her puss onto any man that she can find. Why not?
She might as well do what?
TikTok her puss onto any man she can find.
Yo, she get on my nerves with that dancing. Oh my God.
I swear she is killing it. You can't tell her that she is not Tinashe or something.
I can. Please. I wish I'd be somewhere and didn't know she wasn't. Turn around and stop.
Please
stop.
Stop.
Can you imagine if somebody sees her? Because I'm sure the music is all people probably think she's having a seizure.
So Jay, why
All
don't
the
you start the
shorty.
petition to get her to stop?
I mean, maybe it makes her money. She got to pay her mortgage too. Listen, at this rate, season 10, we're gonna see her, Mia, and Stacy all living in the same apartment buildings, filming in the same common area. The way their finances are looking.
You
Did
know who
Stacey-
walked in that apartment building?
One question. In Stacy's apartment, was there a yellow refrigerator? I mean, a white refrigerator?
There's probably a model apartment. I don't believe Stacy stays there.
No, I heard and Stacy, and that piece of that juice she had, it probably is a Fisher Price refrigerator. That's what I'm getting at with Stacy. You pick it up and you take that where you want to. Mia explains to Jeremiah that mommy and daddy are getting a divorce because they aren't getting along. G then comes over being Gordon, and he says that he's resigned himself to the fact that he is getting divorced. Mia explains divorce to the kids and what it is. Her daughter wants to know where exactly they met. So I don't know who has been at that playground telling Mia business, but she knew for a fact that they not only met in Charlotte, they not only met in Southeast Charlotte, they met at the strip club because she wasn't going for that shit. Now,
it's crazy how them kids clocked her own tea, didn't they?
It ain't crazy. Her mama talk too much. Her daughter tells Mia that she cannot marry Mr. Inc. So once her daughter figured out what marriage was, she said, "Oh hell no! You better not marry Mr. Inc. because I'm taller than him and I ain't got time for that." Gordon feels that they should have another conversation with the kids to explain things. And Mia says that she's done everything to protect their children and their innocence. Gordon is worried that this could affect how they view relationships moving forward in the future, but Mia says that she also wants them to know their worth and value and when to leave. Mia tells him that Kay thinks that they should build boundaries and that him living in the building is ludicrous, and Gordon agrees that it is not traditional, but it is working for them. Inc. thinks that Mia needs to set more boundaries with Gordon and is not emotionally available for Inc. And Mia wants to get a divorce so she can stop worrying about Gordon and so that she can move on and heal. I would like to know, and I would venture to ask, what exactly is it that Mia thinks? Because we know what Kay thinks, we know what Inc. thinks, we know what Gordon thinks, but what is it that Mia thinks she should do in her relationship? And I think that for Mia, had this conversation happened the very first episode of the season, it wouldn't look so bad. But now we're 10 episodes in with the will they, won't they, the back and forth, the mania this, the manic that, and now the children are clocking her teeth. She does look horrible. And it just is what it is, in my opinion, for my square. It's not a good look. But Mia, what do you think? And I also want to say that I do, for me, possibly feel that there is a way that people do their marriages and their relationships with people, whereas it could very well be a situation where Mia and Inc. are together in a relationship committed, while Mia supports Gordon and his mania or his episodes without the lines being blurred, but there could have been and should have been clear boundaries set from the beginning. I think for me to hear her say that she wants to get a divorce so she can leave Gordon in the past, it jarred me, it hurt me because I'm a very loyal person. And so, yeah, there were things that, maybe they should get a divorce, but I personally wouldn't leave somebody if everything that he's going through is fact and what you say that he's going through. I think that there was a way that they could have had conversations initially to navigate the situation so it didn't end up to be this way. But I blame Mia for being more concerned with getting things out on camera as opposed to taking the off season to figure out her family dynamic, explain this to her children, and then go into the season without it being so messy, sloppy, and trashy, in my opinion. What do you guys think about it? Anybody want to say anything?
I'm just confused why she went to Klarna for advice. That's all I got. Every time Klarna is on this screen, I get so confused. Coming in with her work shirt on and everything, like a damn camp counselor.
I just know. Go ahead.
So what I will say is I'm laughing at how the kids clocked her tea because Jeremiah was like, "You ain't tell me about no divorce," and Juju was like, "Hey, you ain't marrying Mr. Ink." So I'm gonna say this: Mia did not protect her children. You're doing this on television. When they get older, this will be on television for everybody to see, including them. I agree with Chase. Everything is about everybody else. This woman doesn't know who she is. All she does is, all she's concerned with is the TV, the notoriety. She's a selfish bitch. And you are messy as hell. And dragging your kids through this is the worst thing I've ever seen thus far. I don't watch Zeus on television because you did this with no regard for your children. And it's embarrassing. And you got this little inch eye, private eye on this show with you, thinking this shit is cute. Nothing she's doing is cute or interesting or tea or any of it. This is some messy ass shit, and you dragging your kids along with you for it. And I really genuinely feel bad for Gordon in the sense that he is bipolar and you got his ass up here exploiting him. And every time he doesn't do what you want him to do, he's in mania. In that scene, he had the most common sense. He said, he's like, listen, you want the divorce? Fine. You want to have a conversation with the kids? Fine. But I think I'm going to be very honest with you. She's exploiting Gordon the way she exploited her mother, and she's weaponizing his mental illness against him. And she's doing it to gain fame and notoriety. It's not salacious. It's not cute. And honestly, I'm sick of seeing it on my television. Bravo. This is not what you think it is. And the audience is sick of it. So although you think getting rid of Robin was a good idea, and now we moving forward from the colorism, now you're getting sloppy, and the standard has been substantially lower. The bar has been set to hell with Mia driving the car. That's where we're at.
We in the ghetto, child. In the ghetto. I said we in the ghetto with this season.
We were together when Robin was on the first episode contemplating selling her wedding dress to make ends meet. We were already there, so it is what it is. But I digress.
You do.
You ought to. Anywho, I forgot what I was going to damn say.
This is gonna be a lie, whatever it was.
Well, I ain't lied yet. I ain't told a lie.
You ain't told the truth. So what do we call
it? Did we not see that girl pushing her wedding dress because she had no money? According to how much did Ashley say they had in their bank account first season?
Watch it and tell me.
And that was whatever was left or whatever Jay was spending on their ass. Phone line is open. Give us a call if you have anything to say about Potomac. Oh, yes, Dr. C, who says that they don't believe that Gordon is bipolar, and I'm starting to believe he's not either.
Who said it?
Mania is Mia.
Who said it? Who said he don't got bipolar?
Dr. C, I don't think he got it either at this point.
I don't think that he doesn't, but I don't think
first of all, before we move forward, by speculating on whether or not he has bipolar disorder, is that disrespectful? Because if it is, I don't want to do
it. I don't know, but it's entertaining. I don't think that he doesn't have bipolar, but I don't necessarily think it's to the level that Mia says. Like, she makes it seem like that nigga wakes up every day like trying to throw knives at the sky. Like, I
But
mean,
would you be? Would you be? I wouldn't be confused if he was. I'd be like, because he has to deal with you every fucking day.
I mean, I know a lot of crazy people, bipolar and otherwise, and whatever. He's probably a little touched. He might have dementia. He's about 90.
Hey, WCL, you have any thoughts?
Hey guys, yes I do. I want to start with Ashley. I just think the gag is with Ashley. If she can't talk about Michael, she won't have anything else to talk about, and she knows that. So really, Andrew can send her ass right where he sent Robin, to the curve. She thought she had an exit plan, and she thought she was gonna marry that old creepy ass grabbing ass man for his money, not knowing that he was just a little bit smarter than her, and she ain't getting shit. And that's what her ass did. Okay, be gone, Ashley. Get away from us with this Apollo. And I think I can speak for me and Jay on this one. I got news flash for Raven. But Karen has a case that shouldn't even be a case because number one, you crashed the car. Number two, you was drunk. Number
Allegedly.
three, it was liquor in the
Allegedly.
car.
Allegedly.
The alleged button is down there. It's down there.
Did you say allegedly out your damn mouth?
Well, I think that's in the court records. So
Clock it.
Allegedly.
allegedly, I'm saying this is all alleged, but the liquor was in the car, so it's just like at this point, Karen should just be going to court trying to get community service or probation, not saying that it didn't happen or whatever she is trying to do. And I thought that the accident was because she was grieving, and now all of a sudden it's because she's mad at Ray. It's just like Raven, your mom needs to kind of get her lies together. That's what Karen needs to do if she's gonna be up here trying to play PR and you know damage control. That's what Karen needs to do, Miss Raven. But anyways, all of this is alleged. All of this is alleged. Now, the only smart thing that TJ said to Stacy was that she needed to get a financial what is it, a financial forensic person? And the ladies did give Stacey good advice. Like, you don't know how he's gonna be when it comes to the divorce. He might be, cool and all that now, but when it's time to actually get a divorce and get separated, he might leave you with nothing besides what, child support, and you might be having to start all the way over. So she does need to be thinking about this, and I am glad that the ladies gathered around her and tried to give her a little bit of support because she is being just a little bit of naive. I hope what she is saying about her husband is true and she don't have to go through that, but she does need to be prepared in case it does. And I do think Stacey does need to see other people when it comes to TJ. I think we've all said the same thing about TJ. It's ridiculous at this point how he spoke to her at Wendy's dinner for her birthday. That was horrible. Like, he ain't the guy for you, girl. And you need to maybe just take some time for yourself. You've been married almost 2 decades. You maybe need to be trying to find out who Stacey is without a man.
Thank you.
A lot of women do this. They jump from one relationship
It ain't
to the
just
next.
women. Don't do that.
Well, okay, fine, people, but in this case, since this is Housewives, you know, Stacey needs to do that and stop eating a pizza with nothing on it and juice from the gas station.
With nothing on it.
You say what, Chase?
I like my pizza with nothing on it too.
Well, your case is different. Your case is different. You explained to us why. And I did not like the way that Mia, and it kills me to defend Giselle. It really does, because I can't stand that lady. But Mia was comparing apples and oranges. You cannot compare Giselle's situation to yours because Giselle told you that in confidence. You told the entire group and the entire world about your situation. So you can't be mad about it being discussed in a public setting in front of everybody because you told everybody at the same time. So if Giselle would have told the group about that, then maybe you could have made a plausible comparison, but it's not the same. And shame on her for bringing them kids into that situation, because that is the only redeeming quality that Giselle actually has. And I believe when the reunion comes, she is gonna wear Mia out. And you know what? Again, I'm gonna be happy about it, because Mia just dead wrong. Tori B, you spoke the absolute truth when it came to those kids and that scene with Gordon and Ink, because is Giselle lying? Is she not lying? Because from what it seems like to me, them kids know. They ain't slow. Somebody at the playground telling them. They on Google, they on the internet doing something, because they knew a whole lot more than...
You think they watch no Chasing TV?
Listen, they could, child. We is on the rise, honey. So they could definitely be watching us. They watching something. They is watching something, because that little girl got right on up there, and like y'all said, she clocked Mia's tea. And for that little girl to be her age and clocking her tea, that ought to tell Mia something.
You not
Like,
gonna
Mia's
marry
not
Mr.
protecting them
T.
kids. She ain't even protecting herself at this point.
Are you smarter than a third grader? I don't know.
They probably are watching. You got to do something when all you do is
Like-
bake goddamn cookies. They don't read a book. They don't do nothing. All they do is bake cookies.
Excuse me, you guys. I want to thank Dolce Delicious. Excuse me one moment. Thank you, Dolce Delicious, for that super sticker. We do greatly appreciate you. Denise, Bookie, go ahead and round it up so we can call it a night.
No, I pretty much said, I have to say, Mia is just really a pathetic piece of trash, and I feel like she's going through some type of midlife crisis right now. She got to, because this is just too much. This is too much for reality TV, period. She don't need to be on TLC. This is something that Mia needs to go handle in private. She needs to go get her affairs in order before she come back. She don't need to be on Zeus. She don't need to be on Zeus. She need to go get her affairs in order, think about those kids, and think about herself, because she ain't thinking about none of that from what it looks like to me.
All she think about is penis.
Well, I mean, there are worse things to think about.
I love to think about that, actually. With that being said, thank you so much, Demisio. Demisio's in the back and comes on up here and gives his thoughts while he's running the show for us. I want to thank everybody in the group chat for tuning in to the second part of Monday Funday, Love and Marriage. Huntsville was earlier. We had a ball. We had a ball over here on Potomac. And I'm just going to honestly say, y'all, I miss my Potomac with a little bit of colorism. I need to pick up. With that being said, it's a little boring. Is what I'm saying. I don't miss the colorism aspect for sure, but it's a place fun. Tori B, did you have anything you wanted to add? Jay, anything you wanted to add before we go?
Art World said, not even TLC. No, she belongs on Zeus with this throuple situation. She
it's actually giving a little country music network.
The only thing I have to add is to think about all of your friends who are struggling this holiday season. Send them love and light. If their name's Monique Samuels, send them a care package with some crackers so they can tide themselves over till the next time their benefits
I
come.
was waiting for it. I was waiting.
Other than that, it's always a pleasure to share thoughts.
I bet you right now Monique's sitting on way more money than Miss Thing got. Anyway.
She's probably sitting behind a stove stirring up her damn potions to sell to her stupid ass minions.
Okay. Speaking of minions, go run me that hat from up out of that closet of yours.
I got you for the next show.
Okay.
I literally forget all the time. I mean, I actually hate the way the hat fits on me, so I don't wear it. But
we're gonna remind him next week.
Yes, remind me.
All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Potomac, and we'll see you tomorrow for Married to Medicine and Wednesday for Happy Hour. And then y'all get Salt Lake City when you get it, so don't talk to me about it. You just get it. Thank you so much, and have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. Love have a message. Love has a message for you.
What's the message?
Chase, did you see Sprinkles by MG? Sorry, had to bring up Jersey.
Sprinkles?
Melissa.
What's
Melissa
Sprinkles?
Gorga. I think in that Melissa Gorga.
But what's Sprinkles? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta ask
Jersey's
me.
the one city I don't know nothing about.
I love New Jersey. I love Housewives of New Jersey, but Amanda K, you know, if it has anything to do with Melissa Gorga, I probably did not see it because I don't see it.
Oh, Sprinkles. Yes. Did you see Sprinkles by Melissa Gorga? Yep.
I did not, and I will not. But I will for you if I need to. I don't like Melissa.
Oh, she dropped a sprinkle cookie line. Oh, that's cute. Maybe Mia can bake it in her kitchen.
But I know whose kitchen it won't be in.
Monique's, yeah. Wow.
Monique has a kitchen, Diva. It won't be in mine.
Food in her kitchen. Can she afford to stock it?
Monique, let me tell you one thing about it, okay?
Oh Lord.
Baby.
I'm sorry I said anything. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna read you next.
I should have had the referee shirt on tonight because you ain't reffing nothing.
Bye.
Bye.